Hey folks, hey, I am here today to do a squash card. I don't know if that's what it's called, squash card maybe. It was requested that I do some videos using 10 by 10 paper. So I'm going to start with a squash card using a 10 by 10 piece of paper, and this is what it looks like. I just did this as a prototype type thing. And it opens like this, and then squishes down, and then here's an envelope that it will fit in, and there it is. So what you're going to need is, I'm going to do two 10 by 10 pieces of paper. You will need a piece of paper that is 1/8 and 1/8 by 1/8 and 1/8 for your envelope. If you don't have the envelope punch board, that is the size you will need to cut your paper for this project. So I'm just telling you the size so that you can use it if you don't want to use, let me move some of this light out of the way. If you don't want to use the envelope punch board, or you don't have it, this is the size square that you will need for your envelope for this card. Okay, so this is going to be the card. So this is really simple. I'm not going to use anything other than, I'm just going to fold. So you fold it in half this way. You will, if you have a bone folder and you want to throw it, you can do that too. So we're going to fold it in half this way. We're going to rotate it, fold it in half this way. Okay. So then we have a fold here, a fold here. Then we're going to take this bottom corner right here, and we're going to make a big triangle. And try to get it straight as possible. We know how that works in crafting, because I'm off a little down here, but it's okay. Alright, so then you're going to have, these two are going to have the two triangles, okay? You're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it up on the triangles. You're going to try to get it to act right. No promises for that. If you hear little twinkle toes, Annie is in here with me. Usually I don't have any critters in here, but she decided that she wanted to. Okay? So then you're going to take it and it will fold in on itself like that. Then take your bone folder, and this is when you can squish it all down. Okay. Alright, so then you have this when you open it up. It just opens like this, okay? So then for your other 10 by 10, we're going to put the insides together, okay? You can decorate the front however you want. You can, you know, do whatever you want. You can get another page and add to the front. I'm going to work on the inside, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 5-inch squares, and then we will cut that in half and cut this in half. Alright. And then you're going to have 4 5-inch squares. Alright. Then we're going to take and make them 4 3/4. Alright. So we're going to make them 4 3/4. All 4 of them the same. hope the start of your June has been good. I hope that the weather hasn't been flip-floppy like it has here. Can't make up its mind what it wants to do. Alright. So we have 4. Now you can take, you're going to need to make you some triangles. Make sure that's where I want it to be. Alright. So we have 2 triangles. And 2 more. Now you do not have to do the triangle part like this if you don't want to. You can put something else there if you'd like, but I'm just showing you how to do it. Alright, you're going to bring your pieces back. Now these should fit there with a border. Okay. Now I would probably just do 1. Personally, if it was me, I would probably do it something like this, and then put this here, okay, and then this one up here. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick these down. Of course, I would probably rough the edges because y'all know I like to rough up edges. You can do this with any square. As you see, you just fold it in half, and then do the diagonal. So you could do this with any square piece of paper, but I chose the 10 by 10 because it was requested that I do some 10 by 10 projects. So that's what I'm doing. Put this one up here, and then you decorate it however you want. You can add, you know, stamps, whatever you want to do, you know. I do like that we can fit it in an envelope. This one up here, like that. Okay, then for your sentiment piece that you're going to have, it is 4.5 by 4.5, so it's going to go like this. You can do it smaller if you want, totally up to you on how you want to do that, but I did 4.5 by 4.5. Okay, this is not the paper that I would use, but I couldn't find a piece of white. Alright, so then you're going to close it up. It'll squash down like that. And then I think I'm going to take and put one of these either here or do both of them like that. Probably going to just do one, and then we can put us a sentiment there, whatever we decide we want this card to be. Okay. It's yours to do with what you want. Alright, so put that down like that. Alright, so that uses pretty much 2 pieces of 10 by 10. Then you have your 8 1/8 by 8 1/8. And I have the envelope punch board, so I'm going to use it. But if you don't, you just remember, you put it like this, fold it up, cut your little triangles, and you can make an envelope. But 8 1/8 by 8 1/8. Okay. But I'm going to use this because I have it. And I'm going to hope that I can see what I'm doing. Come on, come on, come on. So we punch and score. Punch and score. Punch and score. All right. We're going to round our corners with our little corner rounder built in back here. Like so. Get rid of those. And we're going to pair our envelope together. Again, I would probably do a white envelope, but envelope, you know, whatever you call it. And this is going to go, I'm going to have it loop like that. So, stick that down. Stick that down. Make sure that you have no sticky underneath. I need a little more there. And pop it down. Press her down. Take your card and there you go. Depending on how much you do, you may have to finagle with the top, but there it is. A squash card. Open it up. And there you go. So I hope this will help you use up some of that 10 by 10 paper that you have. Make you some interesting cards instead of just the plain old cards. And yeah, so there you go. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.